Well, when our pal Bob McGinn is cruising through France, you know where we have to turn. Tom Silverstein, as always, always good to bring on Spoon to talk some Packers, some NFL, and it gives us an excuse to catch up like old times. Man, how you been?
Good, good. Another year, another dollar, and just trying to get through this sludge of a campaign. That's just kind of how it goes every year. But yeah, no, it's everything's going pretty good here, and interesting season going on, and so just trying to capture it.
What do you make? I mean, let's just get right into it because I feel
Yeah,
like one week the Green Bay Packers, on the outside can be painted as a heavyweight, a Super Bowl contender. Jordan Love's an MVP candidate. That night in Pittsburgh was a signature moment. And then they go out and they lose to the Carolina Panthers. And Bryce Young basically has the training wheels on, barely throws for over 100 yards. But I like how Matt LaFleur put it. Like, Carolina knew exactly what they were doing. Just take the air out of the ball, and they just punched Green Bay in the jaw. And Green Bay looked like frauds at Lambeau that
yeah.
game. So how can a team look so good one week, so bad the next? What in the hell do you make of the 2025 Green Bay Packers, Tom Silverstein?
Well, so they looked good for one half against Pittsburgh. The first half was endemic of all the problems they have on offense, and somehow they kind of got it together in the second half. They can thank Tucker Kraft for a lot of the good things that happened, but also Jordan Love played a really smart, masterful game and just taking whatever Pittsburgh was going to give them. Well, they were pretty much put in that same situation against Carolina. Teams are taking their chances on whether to stop Josh Jacobs or deciding, that they're not going to worry about Josh Jacobs and they're going to play their safeties back and they're going to prevent Jordan Love from throwing deep. And if you're patient, and even if you're not running the ball that well, you can hurt opposing teams as they showed against Pittsburgh, especially when you got tight end like Kraft and you got some receivers that can run with the ball. You can use Christian Watson to kind of force the safeties to go deep and then work some stuff over the middle. Well, they did it a little bit. Like the first drive they came out, they looked like they were going to be it was going to be a continuation of the Steelers game, and then they fumbled. Their rookie Savion Williams fumbled, and then they sort of lost their patience. And Love started throwing some deep balls that he shouldn't. LaFleur decides to go for it on 4th and 8 at the 13 with it a one-score game instead of kicking the field goal. And they just started making decisions that were not consistent with what Carolina was doing to them defensively. And that is a big problem. And so is the fact that they're not giving the ball to Josh Jacobs enough. I mean, he's their bread and butter. And the better he does, the better Jordan Love does. And so they're just really out of sync. LaFleur's got to do some sort of soul searching in terms of how they're going to run their offense, what they're doing up front with their offensive line, what their philosophy is going to be, because they've gotten into being kind of a soft team. And I don't know, they're going to get destroyed by Philadelphia if they continue to play the way that they have been.
Boy, and you don't use that word lightly, but this does kind of remind you probably of past stretches in Packer football where they do get shoved around.